Banks will move over to the guard position, and Bridges will move up to the right guard spot. Larry Fitzgerald having an outstanding year, leading receiver on the team. Emmitt Smith, this could be his last game, 132 yards away from his 12th 1,000-yard season, and looking for that 20,000-yard mark as he takes the run there. He'll go to his second Pro Bowl. This time he'll join his brother Tiki from the New York Giants there, the first time in that family. Emmitt Smith, and Smith with a nice pickup inside. Dwight Smith, the safety, comes down and makes the tackle, a pickup of 4. You mentioned earlier, Tim, as you look at Smith here, the Cardinals just 6 points in 15 possessions.
Well, and you'll see Dwight Smith. I mean, he came from the outside, flashed in, completely uncovered, and gets Emmitt for an average gain. But what they had man coverage out on the edges, tried to get those DBs out of it, spread them out, tried to get Emmitt up inside on a little draw.
Smith in the last year of a 2-year deal he signed. Some question marks as to whether or not he'll be here next year. 3rd and 6 going into Fitzgerald in the end zone. There's the alley-oop, and it's incomplete. Back on the other side of the 50, they'll go with Emmitt Smith again. And Smith just over the 30-yard line. Dwight Smith in on the tackle.
And this is what I think exactly Arizona needs to do. I mean, first of all, Emmitt wants to get his 1,000 yards. He was 132 away coming into the season. He gets 1,000. That'll be 12 years over 1,000 yards, which is an NFL record that he already holds with 11 1,000-yard seasons. But you've got to give him the football, take some pressure off McCown, get those DBs thinking a little bit, and then start hitting them in some man coverage.
Plenty of time for McCown. He'll throw it complete to Emmitt Smith, and Smith is brought down quickly. Nice open field tackle by Rondé Barber. A lot of action, a lot of penalties. It's only 3-0 Arizona. Fox NFL Sunday from Tempe will continue after these messages.
Well, and you can tell, I mean, 3-0, pretty good total yards defensively by both teams. Man coverage all the way around now. Let's see what happens.
3rd down and 4. 4 wide receivers on the field for Arizona. Plenty of time for McCown. No rush whatsoever. Look at this. And he's got no place to throw the football. Great coverage downfield. A desperation throw to Bryant Johnson.
To determine which location. Back to Ron Pitts.
All right, JB, thank you. And Emmitt Smith, look at this. Just keeps on rolling. Had a chance to go to Tampa Bay. Didn't feel it would be the right deal. Instead, he ends up here in Arizona. He's had a pretty darn good year.
Well, and McCown just catches him and gets all of those Tampa guys upfield in the blitz, and then a little slip screen, just slips it underneath to Emmitt Smith, who's still got that vision now. He doesn't have the burst. He doesn't respond like he used to, but you can still tell he knows where he wants to go. A lot of times that body just doesn't respond like it did 5 or 6 years ago.
Got a call from his former teammate Darren Woodson to say that he was retiring. And said it shook him up a little bit. Made him think about some things, but Emmitt is going to let the body decide that. There's a dangerous throw complete to Larry Fitzgerald. Rondé Barber nearly got a hand on it.
And I'm not so sure this is it for Emmitt Smith. I think it is. I mean, he's 35 years old. He said he's going to have to evaluate after the season, but you got 2 really good players in both of these guys, a couple of future Hall of Famers playing in this ball game today, and this could be their last one. Now, right. Emmitt says he wants 20,000 rushing yards. That's not going to happen this year. It's certainly not going to happen next year. So who knows? I mean, does Emmitt go back and finish a year in Dallas? All that remains to be seen and will be decided, obviously, in the offseason.
I am Badejo. Got a few inside. And here is a look.
Buddy. But Wells had no chance there. I mean, once Simeon and his quickness beat him inside, it was over. Wells had to hold to protect his quarterback.
1st and 20. They'll go from I formation. The Bucs bring up 8 men. Try to stop the run on Emmitt Smith.
Well, what the Cards need to do rather is, to me, be physical on that offensive line. Exception in today. You look at the previous couple of games, and he actually responded and had played pretty well.
Emmitt Smith with a gas, but who didn't respond was Sean King, the backup quarterback. They lost the next 4 games. Another record, went over 1,000 total yards for the season.
Emmitt is amazing.
How do you talk? What else can you say about that career?
15 years. A first-time Hall of Famer, no question. The all-time leading rusher in the NFL. And you know what amazes me is how he heals from injuries and is able to come back and continue to play. He's been pretty durable. He's played every game but one this season. He missed that one with a turf toe where a lot of people didn't think he'd be back. He came back the week later.
Arizona doesn't have somebody covered up. McCown goes to the wrong guy.
Officiating. And we had a game last week in New Orleans where the umpire got absolutely drilled Jeff Rice.